Why does your heart rate spike? When you walk into a meeting 5 minutes late, you are a grown adult, you pay your own bills, you are free. Yet, the moment you cross that threshold, your body reacts with the visceral panic of a 12-year-old child who forgot their homework. You think this is just your personality. You tell yourself you're just respectful. But that is a lie. That isn't your personality. That is your programming. For 18 years, you were subjected to a behavioral experiment designed in the 1890s. Its purpose was never to create thinkers, CEOs, or leaders. It was built to create obedient workers for a manufacturing economy that no longer exists. The system didn't fail you. It did exactly what it was designed to do. It trained you to memorize answers, while wealth requires asking the right questions. It trained you to raise your hand for permission, while success requires you to take command. You weren't educated, you were assembled. And the reason you feel stuck isn't because you aren't working hard enough. It's because you are still waiting for a bell that is never going to ring. The world isn't waiting for your permission, but you still are. Look at the layout, rows of desks, a supervisor at the front, a rigid schedule. That isn't a classroom. That is a holding cell for future employees. The design wasn't an accident. It was a blueprint. The system didn't want creators. It wanted cogs who could sit still for 8 hours and follow instructions without asking why. Then, there is the bell, the ultimate Pavlovian trigger. You could be in a state of flow, deep in creativity, finally interested in something. But when that bell rang, you had to stop, immediately. Your curiosity was severed by a mechanical alarm. It taught you that your internal drive is irrelevant. It taught you that the schedule is God. You learned to clock in, clock out, and treat your work as a prison sentence rather than a craft. But the deepest cut? The bathroom pass. Think about the humiliation. For 12 years, during your peak development, you had to raise your hand and ask another human for permission to perform a basic biological function. You had to suppress your own body until authority gave you the green light. Is it any wonder you freeze today? Is it any wonder you're terrified to launch a business or speak up without a boss telling you it's okay? You aren't lazy. You are just waiting for a hall pass that doesn't exist in the real world. The factory didn't build you to be self-reliant. It built you to be predictable. And if you are currently trading your time for a paycheck that barely keeps you alive, you aren't failing. You are functioning exactly as the machine designed you to. A perfect, obedient battery for someone else's empire. Close your eyes. Remember the red pen. The fluorescent lights hum. The room is silent. You get your paper back, and it looks like a crime scene. Every mistake is a slash. Every error is a drop in status. The message was physically burned into your neural pathways. Perfection is survival. Mistakes are pain. This is why you are broke. You aren't risk-averse. You are traumatized. Watch yourself today. You write a cold email, but you don't send it. You hover the cursor over the publish button, your heart hammering against your ribs, and then you delete the draft. Why? Because your brain is still in the classroom. It thinks that if you launch imperfectly, the teacher is going to shame you. You are treating the economy like a spelling bee. You are terrified of looking stupid. Meanwhile, look at the C student. He was used to the red ink. He didn't care about the teacher's validation. While you are paralyzed, trying to pick the perfect font for your business plan, he is out there stumbling. He is making sales calls that sound terrible. He is launching broken products. He is looking foolish. And he is getting rich. Why? Because he is gathering data while you are gathering anxiety. He is accumulating scars while you are accumulating PDFs. He knows that in the real world, you don't start with an A. You start at 0, and the only way to get to 100 is to fail 50 times in a row. But you can't handle that. You are still protecting your identity as the smart kid. You would rather sit in silence and preserve your potential than take a swing and prove you aren't perfect. You are guarding a GPA that doesn't exist anymore. You are playing defense in a game that ended 10 years ago. You are staying safe. You are staying perfect. And you are failing the only test that actually counts. Look at yourself at 4:55 p.m. You are staring at the bottom right corner of your screen, watching the minutes tick by. You are exhausted. You have been busy all day. You answered emails, you sat in meetings, you moved papers. You feel like you deserve a reward. Why? Because school taught you the effort lie. It taught you that if you show up, sit still, and try hard, you get a cookie, you get a grade, you get a pat on the head. But look at your bank account. It doesn't care how hard you tried. This is the factory script, destroying your life. You are operating on an input-based system, in an output-based world. You are trading your blood, hour by hour, for a currency that is being printed into oblivion. You are running on a hamster wheel, sweating, bleeding, exhausting yourself, and wondering why you haven't moved an inch. You can never outwork a bad math equation. Now, look at the sovereign. The sovereign doesn't care about looking busy. He doesn't care about the clock. He cares about the kill. He cares about the result. While you are begging for overtime, he is building a system that works while he sleeps. School trained you to be a livestock animal, to be fed at set times, to graze in a set field, and to wait for the farmer. The sovereign is a hunter. He eats what he kills. This is why you feel that deep, burning resentment when you see people younger than you making millions online. You think, I work harder than them, and you are right, you do work harder. That is your tragedy. You are digging a hole with a spoon because the teacher told you to, while they are building an excavator. You have to rip the factory script out of your brain. Stop asking, how many hours did I work? And start asking, what did I build? The employee waits for the bell to ring so he can stop living. The sovereign rings his own bell, and his life never stops. It is 11:30 p.m. The house is quiet. You are alone. No boss is watching. No teacher is grading you. And because of that, you haven't done a single thing you promised yourself you would do today. You feel that sinking heaviness in your gut? That isn't just guilt. That is the terrifying realization that without a master standing over you with a whip, you do not move. The factory scarred you deeper than you think. It addicted you to external discipline. You studied because you feared the F. You worked because you feared the detention. You were powered by the fear of someone else. But now, the room is empty. And because you never built internal discipline, you are collapsing. You are treating your life like a homework assignment you can cheat on. You cut corners. You do the bare minimum. You tell yourself, I'll do it tomorrow. Like a teenager trying to trick a parent. But who are you tricking? In the real world, there is no principal's office. No one is going to call your name over the intercom. No one is coming to scold you. And that is the horror. The punishment for laziness in school was detention. The punishment in real life is erasure. The world won't yell at you. It will just forget you. It will leave you behind without a backwards glance. You aren't getting away with anything. You are stealing from your own future self. If you cannot lead yourself in an empty room, you will be a servant for the rest of your life. You have to kill the part of you that is waiting for orders. The teacher is dead. Class is over. Master yourself, or remain a slave. The bell has rung for the last time. Look around you. The desks are empty. The chalk dust is settling. The system has powered down. You are standing in the ruins of your own conditioning. And that silence you hear? That isn't peace. That is the terror of absolute freedom. Right now, you have a choice that will define the rest of your life. You can stay here, sitting in this dark classroom, waiting for an assignment that will never come, rotting in the comfort of a cage. Or you can walk out that door and face the cold, hard wind of the real world. There is no syllabus out there. There is no safety net. There is only the raw, terrifying potential of what you can build with your own two hands. The factory is closed. The script is burned. The student you used to be is dead. Don't look back at the empty desk. Walk out the door. Most people have already clicked away. They went back to the assembly line. They went back to sleep. But if you are still here, it means you are ready to sever the cord. Like this video, to mark the death of your old identity. Subscribe if you are ready to install the sovereign operating system. And share this with the one person you know who is still capable of waking up. The factory is behind you. The work begins now.